There is a problem at Chelsea that the three of us know about. Liam Rosenior, you and myself, which is the standard of quality that we have at our club. Because I think some of the players are not in the standard that we expect at Chelsea. If you've been supporting Chelsea, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Under Roman Abramovich, we were the teams that will sign top talent, experienced players, people that know how to win. Not a team that is signing academy players that they need to develop and find experience that they never had from each person that also never had experience of winning. So I think it was a good idea when Bluko first came in, and I don't think it's working. I think it's some of the things that they need to revisit in their structure and their strategy, because this is not working. So when I'm talking about the standard quality, people will be like, but you have talented players. I understand there is a talent and then there is quality, because we have talented players, but the quality that they show in the pitch, it doesn't match what I expect. Because remember, if you're younger than 40, you only know Chelsea that has been winning things. Yeah, we've been winning things. And I supported Chelsea when we were winning things. This is my first time where I'm trying to understand how it feels like to lose games that you're not supposed to lose, to go out there and not have a confidence that you will win the game. And I think Liam Rosenior, I blame him in some of the losses that we got actually in the recent form. Because I think the biggest thing that has been happening ever since he arrived, we've been playing some nice football when we have the ball, but we've been terrible when we don't have the ball. And it kind of reminds me of Lampard when he first left Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel came in and took charge of Chelsea. I think Lampard was also the same thing. We were a good team when we have the ball, but our defense was just a mess. And I don't think it's something that will actually make him last in the Premier League, because if he continues to lose games, and I know there's few games left, it's like 7 games left, but I don't think if he loses these games, we don't qualify for Champions League, it will be easy for him. Unless they say, look, you came in, the team was already going to struggle, so we give you a benefit of the doubt to be like, let's give you a chance to able to go to preseason with this team and come back. Maybe you'll do something. Because I think another thing is we are not going to be firing coaches. Like now we're going to become the new Tottenham. We're hiring coaches, we're firing them. Like it doesn't make sense. Ever since they came on, they fired Tuchel, hired the guy from Brighton, Potter, fired him, Pochettino, fired him, Enzo left. Now it's the 5th coach that they will fire, but they hired their 4th coach now ever since they came in. And I think it's not long time ago when they took charge of Chelsea, and already they've been firing a lot of people, which is a good thing on the other side, because it still shows that they still hold Chelsea in a high standard, that there is no time for you to be fooling around with Chelsea. You need to bring results, because we are not the patient fan base. We want to win. And remember, the rival that we have now, we're not going to be winning anything this season. We're not finishing in the Champions League, and then Arsenal go all the way to win the league. I think it's going to be a mess of the season. So I think Liam Rosenior, whatever you are doing, try to figure out things. And then I think the positive parts, when you think of the positive things around Chelsea, will be Lavia. I think Lavia coming back is going to give us like a lot of new energy, because I think Moses Caicedo is done for the season. I don't think he's going to give us anything more. I think he's tired. He's been playing a lot of minutes. But I think if we can keep Lavia healthy, we can able to give Caicedo some few moments where he needs to rest in some of the games. So I think Lavia coming back is some of the positive things that we actually love the most here on Chelsea. And I think it's going to help us maybe win some of the games that we're supposed to win. And our next game, we are playing against City. City is challenging for the league. And if City can tell us that they can beat us and all go the way and lose the league, I think that would be bad. So we rather just beat City, making sure that we get the 3 point, because we need the 3 point. Because if we won our game against Everton, we are going to go all the way to top 4, top 5. So Liverpool lost their game as well. So didn't help, because we thought they were doing us a favor. But now I think it's going to be hard for us to get the top 4 spots, but we are making it hard for ourselves. I don't think we are winning games the way we're supposed to. Then let's go to the game against Everton. I think it's so disappointing with the lose, because when you look at that game, Everton started like a house on fire. Obviously, they're the home team, and then they tried to frustrate Chelsea there and there. But at some point around 28 minutes, Chelsea were like, you know what, let's take control of the game. But what they did, they were just moving the ball around with a slow pace, no intensity in it. And I think That was the way they were like, let's control the game like this. Let's not give them what they want, because this game will end up being a basketball game. But I think when they were doing that, they were not sure exactly how are they going to penetrate Everton defense. And another thing is, the people that are playing at the back, sometimes they forget.
A very disappointing result, and an evening where for much of the game I was really happy with our performance. The last 15-20 minutes are crazy in many aspects, and that's on me. We need to be better in moments. Setbacks, mistakes happen, but you have to stay calm in the moment, me included, and we didn't, and we were punished by a very good team.
Which to play the ball from the back, I don't understand it. And I think Chelsea needs to go out there and just buy a keeper. If they're not going to buy a keeper and then they're saying Mike Penders from Strasbourg is going to come in, they need to make sure that he's ready, because this is Premier League. Being a keeper in League One and coming here in the Premier League, I think it's not going to be easy for him. But I think Chelsea need to address that. And the issue of defense. We have a lot of defenders that we can't use. Those defenders are just average. Pandashile needs to go, and I think we need to find like another defender. I know that Kolo will come back. He's been the reason why we're having the bad defense this season, because Trevor Chalobah, my Iron Man, has been trying everything to try to give us a good defense, or something that's looked like a good defense this season. So I think if maybe Colwell was around, we're going to have like a good defense. But this season has been bad, which is an issue, because Liam Rosina is the kind of guy that is more worried about us playing nice football, penetrating other teams and scoring goals, but he's been bad with defense. And then Enzo was the guy that was more worried about defending, just to be more compact and then organized in the shape and just keep the shape all the time. And then we will see what teams does, and then we'll open up space based on how they attack. So I think the way he's been doing that, and the way Liam Rosina has been doing ever since he started, he's been playing some nice football. There are games where we saw that, okay, Chelsea's playing some nice football. But I think he needs to balance things. The way we press, we need to find a way to able to rotate guys and move around. You can't all press. If someone is moving on the ball, someone must come back to able to cover that spot, so that if we lose the ball up front, we don't get exposed. And ever since I've been watching Chelsea this season, I think there are like 11 to 12 games that we lost, and we were not supposed to. We just decided to give to the opposition, and I think it's just hurtful, because if you're looking at those points, we will be out there fighting for the league with the Arsenal, but it's the same thing that has started the conversation with the quality. We need quality. Bluco, you need to go out there and sign quality players that will help us win the league if you really want Chelsea to win the league. And I think it shows now that even if we're playing lower level teams, they know that we don't have a good defense. So they're going to capitalize on this. And I think it's a bad thing for us, because we can't even score a lot of goals. And I think it's just a mess. Like, Bluco needs to do something. And if people are saying Bluco out, I'm supporting them until Bluco they change the way they're running this club. Because if they don't change, it's going to be a problem. It's not going to be a nice one. And if you are a Chelsea fan, you still have to be tough, because you still have to suffer those losses that you are supposed to be wins on paper. And I think it's going to be a rough run from now. So everyone now, I think if you're a Chelsea fan, you just want the season to end, finish top 4, end the season, because I think we can't take this anymore. This is too much. This needs to be fixed. Liam Rosina, your head is on the line. You're the guy that will take the fall out of all these things. So make sure that you get a win. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know if you have the strength to go out there and beat City. But if you don't beat City, the games that are coming, you need to win like 3 or 4 games in a row, just to show that you still have something out of this team. Because if you don't do that, it's going to be a problem for you, because you will be the fall guy, and then Chelsea will be looking for another coach, which is a bad thing. Tell me, what do you think about Chelsea Bluco, the strategy? Will you think maybe we'll come back from our losing streak? Or you think it's over now? Or you, the fan that still have hope of us qualifying the top 4, just make sure that you comment what you want to add in this conversation below. And then if you haven't liked, share, subscribe, please do so, and make sure that you come back and watch another content here on this channel. This is the Blue Room here on Impact Play. My name is Popkiss, and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Up the Chelsea!